Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Crimson Tide taking on the Tigers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A couple of top-level power arms on the mound today, Singy.
Well, with these arms, you expect a low-scoring ball game, and I think it's going to come down to which pitcher makes the least amount of mistakes.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Brandon Waddell. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. We'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's one down. Benintendi to the plate. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Liner snagged at first.
Batting third, the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. And that one is lifted in the air. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. We head to the bottom of the first. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. No score after a half inning. Bottom of the first. And today's starting pitcher, Brad Keller.
Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
Bottom of the first. And here is Cedric Mullins. Out towards right center field. Mays in position. And it's caught for the out.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And down on strikes. That's out number two.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Now here is Frank Thomas. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. The pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
That misses. And the count is 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Bounced up the middle. Throw over to Fox. That's the third out. We played it in. Back at guaranteed rate field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ernie Banks. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. Swings through that one. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away.
Batting 6. The first baseman, number 3.
Jimmy Fox now at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In there for strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Throw over to Thomas, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7. The catcher, number 36. Cam Gallagher.
Here's Cam Gallagher. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
0-1 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Molina makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
No left fielder.
Keller back to work. Good eye right there. And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Liner, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Kicks and deals. Top of the zone for a called strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And that ball is gone.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Manuel Margot now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The pitch.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Margot into second, and he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's Tim Anderson.
Batting 7.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a swing and a miss, and one gone. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Margot, the runner at second with one away. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball. On to the 3rd inning, and here is Evan Longoria.
For Alabama.
And the pitch.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Batting done.
Ken Griffey Jr. the next to hit.
Griffey Jr.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Jimenez makes the play. 2 away now.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That's towards center. Mullins on the move. Lays out and makes the play. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder.
There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
And here it comes. This to 3rd. And it gets by him.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. In the air out towards right center. Mays on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. One down.
Nobody goes back on a ball better than he does.
Here's a big power threat. Frank Thomas.
35.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Thomas.
And there's the strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
They take the force out, and the inning is over. And welcome back out of the 4th. And now Andrew Benintendi. Tap to first. Thomas picks it up. He handles it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Nicky Lopez getting ready to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1, no strike.
That clips the corner.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that one in the air center field. Mullins moving under it and puts the squeeze on that. 2 up, 2 down. And now here is Ernie Banks. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that one is lifted in the air. Margot has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andrew Vaughn now. That's in there. 0-1.
The designated
The
hitter,
count.
Andrew
And a pitch.
Vaughn.
Foul ball.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hands, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Slow roller to third. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here on the south side, and so you spent a few years playing for the White Sox. What are those memories like?
Great city. Chicago is along the lines of New York and Boston in terms of just the buzz of the city. For me, it being my first big league team and big league city, extremely special because along with, you know, cracking the lineup and playing, we had our first child and so many memories made here. So it always holds a special place in my heart.
Randy Johnson taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Gallagher makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And that's where your broadcasting career started as well.
Indeed it did. And, you know, that's how you got me. So I'd say Chicago's been pretty good to us.
Anderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Anderson off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him. And that is that. Here on the south side, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Willie Mays.
The center fielder, Willie.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
Swing and a bouncer. Anderson to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Out to short. Banks collects. Tosses across to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Cam Gallagher will hit next. In there for strike 1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
2 outs. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now it's going to be Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back here on the south side, digging in, Yadier Molina. And first offering is fouled off. Scott Barlow on the pitch here. It's his job to keep his team in the game. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Rips that one center field and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So the batting order turns over. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Molina gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air, right field. Junior should have this one. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Ernie Banks digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Off balance feed. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Man at first. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas. That one's in there, 0-1. To the right side, and it gets by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Eloy Jimenez. First offering misses the mark. And the right-hander deals. Lined, and that's a base hit. Banks around third. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe, and they lead by 3.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Fouled off down the right side. First and second, 2 down. Next one is off the plate. And a count 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
The wide to kick the pitch. This to center field. Into the dive, and he got it. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Line drive. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. On to the bottom, number 6. The Tigers on top here, 3-0. Margot now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Righty delivers.
Margot.
That one ripped, but foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Anderson in the box again. Takes the strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Anderson leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. Nice grab. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Yadier Molina stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Albies on the move. Throw to second. Great jump.
With that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Sorry if I messed our hip-hop material. Sorry if I'm...
Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and stepping in is the speedy Nicky Lopez.
The second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Hicks preparing to come on if needed. Bednar getting cranked up as well. Next offering misses. 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Ernie Banks now at the plate.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got
to second. There's one. Over to Thomas. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Fires to first on the run, and that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now, Cedric Mullins. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pit.
That one ripped right center field. And it's off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And the batter now, Ernie Banks. At the belt and fires. And ball one. 1-1 now. Bounce to third. Throw over to Fox, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Frank Thomas, the next to hit.
First baseman.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Mullins leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Runner leads away at second. There's a line drive to left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Eloy Jimenez now for the fourth time tonight. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Runner from second scores as they add on, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Janelson Lamet takes over on the mound. This is his 3rd time out this year.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Jimmy Fox.
Leading off for the Crimson
And he
Tide,
deals.
the first baseman.
And that one lifted in the air center field. A little bloop single. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And at first, next to hit, Evan Longoria, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Turned on but foul wide of third.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
So first and second with one man gone. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Now 1-1. Rolled slowly to first. There's one.
He's out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. And that's downstairs and outside. The pitch. And fouled off. 1-2 to Margot. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Fox makes the catch. One up, one down. Tim Anderson will hit next.
The third baseman, Tim.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And the righty deals. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the 9th, and now at Alberto Mondesi. The wind and the pitch.
Alberto.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
On the ground. All bees. Now only one out remaining.
Now batting. The second base.
Now it's the power speed combo. Nicky Lopez. In the air, right side. And that's a foul ball. Oh, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Banks stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Kicks and deals. Liner to second and picked on the hop. To first. Ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.